Okay. Trying to experiment with a way to get the video to be more high def. I have no idea. Did not seem to work what I did yesterday at all. And it looked like you have to pay Facebook, which we're not going to be doing that anytime soon. Inappropriate cake. So the cake had a dick on it. 3 girls worked at a morgue, and the cake had a dick, and they're mad. I don't know. Nothing in that article made any sense. Oh, yeah, I've heard this from somebody else. Mask at home as a law. Fucking break. Nice oh yeah. It's a nice propaganda story here. I don't even want to read it. It's bullshit anyways. Oh, BLM goes to the KKK Grand Wizard house. That's interesting. So, anyway, there was no violence, and the BLM said, we came here open for dialogue. Really? What dialogue? I mean, seriously, if you're going to have fucking dialogue, why would you go there? You're not going to change the mind of the fucking Grand Wizard of the Klan. Are you out of your fucking mind? You're going there for fucking dialogue. This is just some fucking publicity bullshit. So bad the video is so boring you even watch it. Wealth gap. Right. Apparently, for every $100 of wealth that a white person has, black people have 10%. Apparently they didn't count my wealth in that. Yeah. The fucking Virginia mayor. Okay, so the other day I showed you a video of a protest riot in Virginia, and it even had an aerial view and everything. And I said, the Virginia mayor says there are white supremacists dressed up in this group to do damage. And I said, this is fucking ludicrous. We only watched a minute of the video, but I said you can watch the whole thing. There's absolutely no way you could tell if somebody didn't fit in, whatever. So here's a dude in the BLM, even he's like, oh, dude, I'm disappointed. That was us. So, fuck you, Virginia mayor, dick. Minnesota police say get ready to be robbed and just do as they say. And this ain't a fucking joke, even though that stock photo is funny as fuck. They put out a notice, and in their notice, this was just July 28th, this was their safety guide part. They put out a safety guide, and in their safety guide, they noted that robberies, carjackings, etc. are up. Many of the victims are attacked, maced, dragged, slapped around, punched, or robbed at gunpoint. So, they want you to just be ready to give them all of your valuables and do as they say. That's great advice. Congratulations, defund. That's very sensible. I heard somebody say something once about property, about, property's not as valuable as life, so all these people get mad about property, blah, blah, blah. Stuff should be insured. Well, if this trend goes towards you just let people steal or vandalize every time you want, then eventually what'll happen is insurance companies won't cover people anymore. So then what will you say? Because then the property becomes worth a lot more. Fucking communists. I'm sorry I don't have the video for this one. 18-year-old stabs his neighbor and films it for a viral TikTok. Oh well. And by the way, they did note that he does not have a mental disorder. He just feels that's acceptable. Yeah. I just wanted to read the one quote. This is from Herschel Walker's kid. He said that BLM hates black people. He says that black people are more racist on a whole than white people, and that being oppressed is a choice. I just mention it because, it's nice sometimes to hear somebody else say something. I mean, true or not. Yeah, Walmart fight over social distancing. So, we'll watch it from this other tab that doesn't have any commercials. I got it queued up. There's only a few seconds because they fucking narrate, but we'll jump ahead. So I've got the sound muted because it's just blah, blah, blah in between. Uh-oh, I had it queued and then I fucked up.
The women 60-year-old Laura Barr.
See, they just do that talking. Who wants to hear all that? And then there is a tiny bit more at the end. Really weird how they formatted that. They got in a fight because one was wearing a mask and one wasn't. And it sure looks to me like they're doing some grappling, so I guess masks be damned. Okay. What is this? Oh, yeah. And then we got the Burger King. Another Burger King one. You ready for this?
Be in fucking jail for robbery and stealing stuff. So she needs to get the fuck out of here before I get her put in jail for the rest of her life. Sir, you are on camera right now? Be in fucking jail for robbery and stealing stuff.
I'm
So
sorry.
she needs to get the fuck out of here before I get her put in jail for the rest of her life. Sir, you are on camera right now?
Oh, yeah. Alright. So this is just part of a stupid thing. It says men compare the ring index finger to determine your level of testosterone. And then according to this guide, I am charming. I get along with everyone. I bet everybody would agree with that, right? I'm more aggressive, I take risks, and I make more dollar bills, y'all, at my job than someone with a shorter finger. Just saying. Alright. Last couple videos, man, were the juice here. So now they've released this George Floyd video body cam from the first cop. And I gotta tell you, it really depends on where you read the headline of this and how they frame it. Some people say it exonerates the police, and some people go to the abuse angle. I still see it as baiting. And honestly, there's nothing here that is new for me, because I read the transcript when it came out a couple days ago. But we're going to watch this. Now, I'm going to defend the cops, not because I'm trying to say that he should have died, but because I read the transcripts, man. And it's obvious what happened. I'll just let somebody else say it. So I guess I'm not going to defend anybody. I'll just let you watch it and I'll shut up.
Put your hand up there. Put your hand up there. Hands on the wheel. Hands on the wheel. Walk in the car. Put your foot back in.
They claim this video, quote unquote, leaked.
Okay, well, when I say let me see your hands, you put your hands up.
I would note also his gun's in the same position as that one we watched yesterday with the lady from Instagram that made up what happened. It's at the ready position. It's not aimed at him.
Hands on top of your head. Step out of the vehicle and step away from me, alright? Step out and face away. Step out and face away.
Please don't shoot me, please, man.
I'm not going to shoot you. Step out and face away.
I'm gonna get out, man. Please don't shoot me, man. I just lost my mom, man.
Step out and face away. Step out and face away.
I don't see his gun on here. No, his gun's not
Step
out.
out and face away.
You're not shooting me, man.
I'm not shooting you. Step out and face away.
Okay. Please, man. Please. I didn't know, man.
Get out of the car.
I didn't know.
Hello, man. You want to know my impression of this? Because obviously I'm pissed off that this whole fucking thing is going on, but I feel bad for him. But at the same fucking time, man, like, I've seen this so many times, like,
Stay in the car.
you know, you ain't gonna fucking win. Once the cops are there, you ain't gonna win.
Stop resisting, man.
It just makes it worse when you do this.
Against the wall. Yes. We're figuring out what's going on. Drop the bag.
See, now that might have fucking bothered me if I was standing there and they're like, you just got to get against the wall. I'd be like, I would say, what the fuck did I do? And I wouldn't want to be detained either unless they had a reason. That would actually be the first thing I'd point out that's gone wrong so far.
Do you have ID?
I'm not trying to get everybody mad watching this, but I just...
You have ID?
No, I don't. My name's Shawan Hill.
I want to skip ahead a little bit. What the fuck? This thing's got the shittiest player.
That gun like that. It's been one.
What's your first name? What is it?
Sorry.
Yes. Yes, I was just moving earlier.
Let's go.
All right, let me keep on down now. This is a little better now.
Keep walking.
Okay, do me one favor, man.
No, when we get to the car, let's get to the car, man. Come on.
Dang, man. Oh, man. God, don't leave me, man. Please, man. Please, man.
Here. I want to watch that car too, so get a miss.
Stay on your feet and face the car door.
You get a ticket on it?
Please, get out the door, man. I don't want to talk to you, man. Please, let me talk to you, please. You ain't listening to nothing. I know. We're not going to listen to nothing you're saying.
Can you watch that car?
I mean, I gotta say,
I hear you, but you are going to face the door right now.
Listen up, stop.
when every one of these headlines says things like,
I'm not. Get out you. You know me here, though.
they use the phrase pleading, begging, pleading for his life, this kind of stuff. I mean, he's pleading. But he started that way in the beginning. And I understand that it sucks that he died, but man,
Still going in the car.
Anything sharp on you? I won't do nothing every time.
this was really whacked up by people's cell phone cameras and what the news was saying. If they would have released the entire body cam footage right away, maybe this would have been different. How about that? That's all I'm saying. Now, I know I can't watch. There's another 3 minutes of him refusing to get in the car and crying, but it's just because he don't want to get in the car. So that's on the Daily Mail. They're the only ones that have the video, so you can go watch it there. Mostly watch that because I wanted to prep you for this. We've got dude that was killed in Arkansas. His name was Lionel Morris. Now, I haven't heard him being talked about by any protesters yet, but if he does, let me show you what this looks like. Unfortunately, this guy does narrate over it, but he does at least stop
Joining me today
when he gets to the action.
This year that resulted in the untimely death of 39-year-old Lionel Morris. We, as the Conway Police Department and the City of Conway, offer our deepest condolences to the investigator's office.
Get to it.
Police received a call about a shoplifting in progress at Harp's grocery store on East German Lane. On arrival, officers made contact with two people who were identified by store employees as the shoplifting suspects. After the concealed merchandise was located, officers proceeded to ask both of them to place their hands behind their backs. The woman, Brandy Arnold, was placed under arrest, while the man, later identified as Lionel Morris, ran from officers to avoid being taken into custody.
Now, why run from a shoplifting, dude? I mean,
Officers caught Morris inside the store, and a struggle ensued that lasted approximately 6.5 minutes.
Gotcha.
Help me! Beat me up!
During the struggle, officers instructed Morris to submit to arrest nearly 40 times.
Please, No. One more chance! Put him behind the back, please!
Officers tased Mr. Morris multiple times during the struggle in an attempt to gain control.
Do it now.
Cam gets back on target in a second.
During the incident, Morris said he was in medical distress while continuing to fight for several minutes.
Get down!
Dude, it is a fucking taser, man. It's not supposed to feel good.
Help me, please! Help me, please! Help me, help me! Help me, please!
At one point, Morris reached for a knife clipped to his pocket.
All that pleading, all that begging.
As the struggle continued,
Security
Morris
camera
dragged one of
shows
the
that
officers to the
first
ground,
he was on top of the
positioned himself
cop,
on top of the officer,
pleading for
and
his
placed
life
the
while
officer
he
in
was
chokehold.
actually on top. Went for a knife, he was going to kill him. Still for a shoplifting charge, remember.
Instead of using deadly force, the officer grabbed the knife and drew it from the immediate area. Approximately 5 minutes into the struggle, more officers arrived on scene and were eventually able to subdue Morris and place him in handcuffs.
Because he was still going.
I'm gonna get Madison around.
Called medics. Destroyed the store. Took 5-6 people to bring him down. Would have tried to kill the cop. And... Sorry.
You understand that? Put your hip back on the floor and straighten your leg out.
Now, this is the part that everybody's talking about because they're putting weight on him.
I think I might have done
I think every cop does this with somebody who resists or flops around or does anything because that's how you make sure people don't move.
Prior to medical personnel arriving, Morris was placed in a recovery position and began receiving treatment for injuries he sustained during the struggle. Medical professionals arrived and took over care and treatment.
Well,
Unfortunately, Mr. Morris passed away during transport to the hospital.
but in the system,
At the request of the Conway Police Department, Arkansas State Police responded to the situation. Ultimately took several months. Conway
the
Police
point.
Department and encompassed the state medical.
Sorry,
Morris
I
was
should just
positive
wrote this
Morris's
down instead of
system
having
and the
it.
strain he exerted while struggling and morphine. The level of drugs in Mr. Morris's
methamphetamine and morphine. So, you know, this shit's it's a speedball. You're just asking for that to fucking happen. So I understand what everybody says about the methods, but in each of these cases, man, drugs that slow the heart rate were a factor. So my bigger question is, dude, why the fuck did you run like that and try to stab a cop over a shoplifting? Yeah, I know. You missed the beginning of the video. I know. Just saying, we see this dude's name with the protesters. At least this is one I can say I saw from start to finish and say, no. I watched that shit, dude. What are you talking about? So, I don't know. Because they got such a long list, I haven't been keeping up. But I'm now starting to go through all these cases to see how many of them are legitimate gripes. Because obviously legitimate gripes got to be dealt with. So, that's it for today. Bye-bye.